Weekend. Welcome!
Here live in Los Angeles, what's going down today?
The Hangzhou Spark, unbelievable. The NYXL dominance.
They make it look easy.
I can't believe this has happened.
And they've actually done it.
We are going out with a bang.
Mecco comes up with 3. Ding, he rains down hell from above. Shax destroys the entire team.
And that is how you dominate in Overwatch.
And it is just a slaughter.
What a banger of a series.
Atlanta Raid making it happen.
Green and gold, take it to the Maximus.
I think you're getting the impression that something big is going down.
Happy Sunday, Overwatch fans. Welcome to day 2 of the Valiant Kit Kat Rivalry Weekend here in downtown Los Angeles. Today is also the final day of the 2019 Overwatch League season. The regular season closes out today, and we're here to bring you all the action. It's Bucket alongside Zoe. We've got Bren, we've got Sideshow, and can you guys believe it? We are at the end of the regular season.
I actually can't. It went by so quickly. In week 1, I was like, oh boy, it's never gonna end, but here we are.
Final day.
Well, it always goes by. I thought the same as well last year, and I was like, wow, I can't believe it's finally starting. I was like, it's going to be a long season. And it gets to this point, you're like, where did the time go?
Yeah, don't worry about it, though, because the play-ins and the playoffs are still yet to come, and they're stretched out over a much longer period than they were last year, and it's going to be dope. We have so many sick teams playing.
So many days of playoffs coming your way. We'll start with the play-ins, but before that, we got to close out the regular season. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today. The NYXL and the Vancouver Titans have some choice words for each other ahead of this clash between 2 of the greatest Overwatch teams of all time. Plus, as we wrap up this LA homestand, the league stars are pumped for 2020 when all matches are played in home venues around the world. And it's our final regular season installment of Emote Control with all the most memorable moments from this Kit Kat Rivalry Weekend. When the mics get clicking on this Novo stage, you will see the Hangzhou Spark face off against the Shanghai Dragons before Atlanta tries to jump into the top 6 against the Boston Uprising. Then it's a battle for the ages between New York and Vancouver before we close down the regular season with the latest installment of the California Cup. But there's much more on the line for the Los Angeles Valiant against the San Francisco Shock today. The Valiant needs a win to make the playoffs. It's plain and simple. But the Shock are locked into the number 3 seed in our double elimination playoffs and are in position to crush the Valiant's dream of making it to the postseason. So, Sideshow, how do you like the Valiant's chances today?
It doesn't look good for them, does it? Honestly, the Valiant are playing against the best team in the world right now. It's crazy that it's come down to this. You look at the Valiant season, it's amazing that they even got to this point where they've got a chance to make top 12. They went 0-7 in stage 1, and then in stages 2 to 4, they had a bunch of other losses that were really close. 2-1 game against Gladiators, 3-2 against Seoul, another 3-2 against Seoul. If any of these losses on the board right here are turned around and end up going the other way, they don't have to play against the Shock right now. They're in our play-in tournament. But as it is, the Overwatch League is an anime. Monte Cristo's always said it, and it comes down to this. At the Valiant's homestand, their season is on the line. Win or go home against the best team in the world. They must beat the best to make it into the play-ins. It's just an incredible storyline. It is fresh out of an anime. There you go. There's the Los Angeles Valiant looking kawaii as ever.
For their redemption arc.
So
The
kawaii
redemption arc, indeed. The 0-7 to the play-in redemption arc.
Omaiwamu. Shindiru.
Nani?
That just happened.
Oh,
You're welcome, chat.
that one's for you, Tori.
You're welcome.
Is it me? It's me.
Bren, tell me about
All right,
Architect.
let's talk about someone else. Architect. How about that? He's a player. He's a gamer. Honestly, though, if we were thinking about the win conditions right now for the Valiant, to be serious for one moment, actually, I lied. We're not going to be serious at all. Architect, they got to try and take him out. And he's an absolute beast. He's the beast from the East. He's the best of the best right now, making a name for himself as one of the greatest damage dealers of all time. Look at this dude. #1 in many categories right now. His Pharah, we don't see it too much because Rascal usually takes over that role, but his Genji is one to be feared. He's leading right now in eliminations, and Architect has just been really stepping up for this Shock roster so far when it comes to those damage-dealing categories, which is crazy to think. You know, they got such a wide bench in terms of how many players they can field in that one particular role. But he's dominating right now.
He's
when
so
it comes
good.
to it. He is so good. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I want to talk about the Valiant here. They obviously have their work cut out for them when they go up against such a juggernaut. Yesterday, before their match against the Gladiators, I did kind of criticize that a lot of their players, mainly their damage dealing players, are being caught out first in the majority of the fight. So let's take a look if we saw any improvements in the game yesterday, which they played really close against the Gladiators. Shax hasn't been showing up, so I guess he didn't die at all. Great, good job. And now KSF, however, yeah, we do see some improvements there. 2.4%, in fact. Much improved. I mean, that is something. I do think that, except from a few situations where he and Agilities were playing, or Space rather also, played a little bit too far forward, went for really weird, like, big plays, where they tried to, you know, be the playmaker. Lots of flanking, which was not really necessary. Apart from that, I do think that they looked better. But obviously, it needs to be much cleaner than what we saw from them yesterday.
You got to play perfect. You got to beat the Shock today if you want into the playoffs for the Valiant. And from 2 teams representing California to 2 teams representing China in our first match of the day, the Hangzhou Spark are locked into our double elimination playoffs, while the Shanghai Dragons will have to battle through our single elimination play-in tourney next weekend. Now, the Spark won the first matchup between these teams on the very first day of the regular season. So who has more to gain knowing that this is the final day of the regular season, Sideshow?
It's definitely the Shanghai Dragons in this match. I mean, they're playing for seeding when it comes to the play-in tournament, and that could actually be really crucial for them because they haven't looked so hot recently. The Shanghai Dragons have struggled a little bit with their flexibility, and they need a good seed to be able to dodge some opponents and make it into our playoffs. But the Spark is the team that's most interesting to me because they take a while to develop in every meta. At the beginning of the season in Stage 1, when GOATS was a new thing, the Hangzhou Spark with Gu Shui, who only really spoke Mandarin at that point in time, they ended up going 3 and 4. As they started to get to grips with the meta, though, in Stages 2 and 3, you saw vast improvements. 5 and 2 finish in Stage 2, 6 and 1 finish in Stage 3. They looked like they could go for the title. Here in Stage 4, when the meta drastically shifted again, it took them another 2 weeks to get to grips with it. Here they are, they lost their first 3 matches of Stage 4. Since then, they got it clicked, something worked with them, they fixed their communication according to a couple of interviews with the team, and they've gone on a 3-match win streak. So for me, it's not so indicative of their performance right now, depending on how they do in Shanghai. I want them to be focusing on the playoffs.
Okay.
They've got a couple of weeks before the playoffs happen. They need to be in peak physical condition for that match. So I'm not so worried about how they play against Shanghai. But yeah, Gu Shui needs to be like benching, but with his tongue, because he needs to be working out Korea.
Sure, maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a joke there somewhere, and you've beefed
that went wrong.
Yeah, you've beefed it. But regardless of that, I do want to talk about Gu Shui because they've built their team around this main tank player from China, and he's carried them to a certain degree of success, right? When you build around a player like this, you pick him up because his Winston was so good and his Reinhardt was also up to a very good standard. And you can make big plays on them. You can use a Primal Rage or the Earth Shatter to create big moments to really clutch out team fights. You cannot do the same on Orisa. It's not the same. You're much more based around your team, and the same goes for the Wrecking Ball. And these have been weak roles for him. The Wrecking Ball he underperforms on, and Orisa you rely a lot more on your teammates. But luckily for the Hangzhou Spark, they do have someone to rely on. And that's a player called Godsby, because Godsby has been playing so bloody well. He's been stepped up massively when it comes to Stage 4. Previously, didn't have the greatest of results, didn't have the worst of results. He was an average player. But now that he's really playing a lot of these damage-dealing heroes, namely the Reaper, the Hanzo, the Widowmaker, he's coming into his own. And he is having a hard carry performance right now for Hangzhou. And that's a role they've needed for a while, especially with Crystal leaving the roster, being suspended as well. They lack that hard carry position now, and Godsby is filling those shoes up where Gu Shui is left behind.
I love seeing Godsby on the Spark doing his damage, but let's talk about the Dragons because this team won Stage 3, Zoe, but they have looked pretty lackluster here in Stage 4, barely squeaking into our play-ins.
Yeah, I mean, they were dominant in Stage 3. Frankly, a lot of that was on the back of Ding's Farah. Now, in this very meta, they can't really be playing that as much anymore. We do see that their usage rate and as well as the win rate went down quite drastically, around 10% there. Now, Ding on the Mei, doesn't look quite as hot as we would have hoped, and unfortunately May is a very important puzzle piece. Now, something they still looked good at was when they got to play double snipers. Now, of course, playing that is not as successful anymore because we will face off against a lot of Baptistes, and that's kind of a bit of a counter, so it doesn't work too well. However, maps where we could be seeing that being played is Volsky Industries as well as Havana. I do think they can make it work on these two maps. Now, Hollywood, they've not been looking too great, but Hollywood definitely a map where they could be playing Farah, for example. But their bread and butter is when they're playing double sniper. This has been the one composition where they still look as dominant, as strong as they did in stage 3 if they weren't faced off against something which is just kind of hard countering it. So I very much hope we get to see some of that old new Shanghai Dragons.
More headshots from
That
Shanghai.
makes no sense. Yeah.
I like that call. Well, Hangzhou Shanghai, along with the other 18 Overwatch League teams, will be hosting matches in their home cities beginning next season. As we close the book on the 2019 season, we found out that the stars from around the world can't wait to play in front of their home fans in 2020 and beyond.
2020년最期待主场的比赛。
2020년에는 이제 각 지역별로 경기를 하다 보니까 진짜 자기가 이제 경기를 하는 듯한 아니면 진짜 이제 뭔가 느낄 수 있잖아요, 그런 걸.
You can see the crowd is starting to fill in. We've got a big event for you this week.
Seeing a game live and seeing it on Twitch is just it's completely different. The crowd really gets you into it and you get a lot more invested in the games.
Super! Oh, that's a huge shadow, 4 down!
It's same for like watching a concert or watching a traditional sport. You can see on TV, but you want to be on the place to watch the ambience.
To capture this kind of atmosphere here, you just can't understand it if you're at home.
본국에서 어떻게 보면 더 하는 거니까 선수들도 더 뭐라 그러지? 자긍심을 갖고 더 열심히 할 것 같아요. 그러니까 뭐 경기는 이제 다들 더 재밌게 하고 이럴 거라는 걸 알지만
And the Seoul Dynasty, they look more alive than they ever have in this stage.
对2022年队伍之间竞争可能会更激烈吗？就关乎到面子问题吧。
기대하는 점은 일단 많은 팬분들이 저희를 더 응원해 주실 거라 믿고 그런 것 때문에 더 잘할 수 있을 것 같아요, 제 생각엔.
Any team playing for their home crowd is going to obviously give them a boost. It's just how it works. It's like a seventh man. Like every time you do good, they're going to cheer for you, and every time the other team does good, they're going to boo for them.
They've got the home crowd on their side. For everyone else, though, they're in enemy territory.
比如我要去成都打比赛，我进了成都的场馆，成都，我们队伍要面对的不是成都6个人，而是成都6个人加台下所有人。
This guy is flashy too, man. Getting the kills.
我觉得主场还是有点优势的吧，就声音很大的话，那隔音耳机也是隔不住的。
I'm kind of weird. I like when people like doubt us or like boo us. It kind of pumps me up. I want to prove them wrong. I want to make them sad.
이제 호랑이를 잡으려면 불로 들어가야 되지 않나.
在主场比赛的话，会有很多的主场的粉丝，这样我们会气势很大，很好赢对面。
Everybody in this building is hype right now.
If fans get more involved, then rivalries get more intense. It's just kind of how it is in every sport, and it's going to be the same for Overwatch League.
That's right, we're coming to you next year. It's time to start planning your trips to see your favorite teams live in their home cities next season. The 2020 schedule is on our website right now, and beginning this Wednesday, the 28th, you can buy your tickets to see the action in person. There's nothing like watching Overwatch live, so head on over to overwatchleague.com/tickets this Wednesday. Start getting excited for 2020. We're going to take a quick break, but coming up, we've got a very special and sure to be crazy exhibition. It's going down between Rooster Teeth's Achievement Hunter and Funhouse groups. That's next on the Watchpoint Pre-Show. The Overwatch League is brought to you by T-Mobile, now connecting 99% of Overwatch League fans. Catch your league on America's network, T-Mobile.
right, welcome back everyone to Watchpoint. Golden Boy here, making a guest appearance alongside Mika. Mika, it's a pleasure to be right here with you.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you, man. I'm excited.
Awesome. So, we have a really fun challenge ahead of us here. Fun is a very loose definition for the disaster that we're about to witness.
Chaotic.
Chaotic,
Yeah.
exactly. That is good. That's actually a good wordplay there. So this is the co-op 1v1. It is going to be between Rooster Teeth's Achievement Hunter and Funhouse, aka Righty Tighty, Lefty Shooty. So the rules are very simple. It's a co-op 1v1. Now you may be wondering, Golden Boy, what does that even mean? Stop making things up. I got you covered. One player is going to be controlling the keyboard. Another player is going to control the mouse.
Chaos.
So clearly, nothing can go wrong here when two minds are doing one task. Yeah, so there will be random heroes played each round, and I was told that it is by our League Ops that it will be mirrored. Yes, we have League Ops for this. Sure.
You know, got to make it official.
Got to make it official. All abilities, will be in play. There's no capture point, and the heroes will be revealed after 60 seconds. First team to eliminate the opponent 7 times.
7?
7 times will be declared the winner. That's right. That's right. And the rosters are people who you know and love. On the Achievement Hunter side, it's going to be Axial Matthew Bragg. On the and then you're also going to have Fiona Nova, and then Jack Patillo is going to be joining us on commentary. And then for Righty Tighty, Lefty Shooty, that's a great name. Roxanne's going to be on the keyboard. Adam Kovic. Then you're going to have Chibi Wheezy, also Elise Willems, on keyboard 2. There will be a substitution.
I don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know either. We'll figure that one out as we go along with it. James Willems, a.k.a. Just Riggs, will be on mouse. And then Bruce will be on commentary.
Just Bruce. Just good old Bruce.
Good old Bruce. So, let's go. Are you guys ready to bring out our two teams? All right. Let's bring them out to the stage. Welcome, everyone. Achievement Hunter and Funhouse. All right. So, before we get started, though, I think for the sake of our show and show flow, I think we should sign our commentators to go get mic'd up.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's
absolutely.
right. Yeah. So,
the
Bruce,
representatives?
Jack, I think you guys should go, because we're going to hear plenty of you. So, off you go. Through the crowd they go.
There's nothing that can go wrong with those two commentating. It's going to be
You seem a little concerned about Jack there. Matt, what's going on?
I've seen him walk before. That's all it is. Yeah.
I know. I've struggled with that for a very long time. Funhouse rocking these vicious shirts over here.
I'm loving these shirts. Whose idea was it to design it with the fox on this? It's nice.
I drew this on a napkin, a Denny's napkin, and then I was like, this needs to go on a shirt, and then we need to play Overwatch to justify the shirt. So this is the culmination of a lot.
That makes sense, yeah. And so I know you guys from our past, and I know you guys are a little bit vicious, so let's get the trash talk started. And we're gonna start off with Elise.
Oh boy.
Oh, what are you guys gonna play really well today, like you usually do?
Sick burn. That's a sick burn.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
All right, Fiona, you got to hit him with the clap back. Your thoughts?
All right, here we go. You suck.
Oh, my word. I can't even right now. What is going on?
Somebody call the hospital. We got to treat this burn.
This is too much. Matt, I have to ask you a question here. Yeah, they got nice shirts and everything, but you rolling up here with esports jerseys, man. You guys are ready. Are you ready to take them down? Words for your opponents.
Absolutely. I'm ready. I mean, there's 2 of us. They brought 3. They needed it. They needed the help.
They needed the help.
Golden Boy, this is 100% cotton. This is gonna breathe well on stage.
She hit me with the cotton. I can't even.
You with the cotton, Adam. We got. What are you gonna wrap it up with this trash talk?
Whatever happens here today, I hope you have a good time.
Sportsmanship. What are you gonna do about that?
You know what we're gonna do? It's time to game. All right, let's go ahead and send our competitors up to the desk. Guys, go ahead, take your seats, get ready to go. Clearly, nothing can go wrong here today, Mika.
No flawless gameplay. I'm gonna see some esports pro level gameplay coming out of these teams. It's gonna be amazing.
Hashtag content. All right, folks, let's send it over to your casters. It's now time to start our co-op 1v1.
lord.
Bruce, I am so excited to be here today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of good competitors out there, and we're going to have a good time.
Jack, I only see 3 good competitors. That's actually James, Elise, and Adam. That's the only ones I actually see.
You forgot the Achievement Hunter team up there. You got Fiona and Matt up there.
Oh, that's right.
They're also pretty good.
You know what? There's one thing I didn't actually reveal to you, Jack.
What was that? What did you do? Oh, gosh. He's taking off clothes. Oh, he's wearing the outfit, too. He's wearing the outfit, too. Look at that. They all match. They all match. That is, that's incredible. I'm very nervous about this. All right. Let's get the first round started, Bruce. You ready for this?
I'm absolutely ready. Funhouse is definitely ready.
Oh, are they? I hope so. I hope Achievement Hunter's ready. I don't know if they've played together like this before, so hopefully it'll go well.
Have they played Overwatch at all?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Fiona's fantastic at Overwatch. Matt is also there. All right. So here we go. First round. Let's kick it off.
Check it out.
I'm very excited. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling Achievement Hunter's going to take this one.
No, I don't have that feeling.
No, you don't think so?
There they are. There's James, Elise, and Adam all grouped up.
Also, I do appreciate you named your team Righty Tighty Lefty Shooty.
Yeah.
Instead of just Funhouse.
No, because we're creative. We're original. We like to be funny.
Okay.
Is that funny?
When does that start? Yeah.
Well, you know what's boring? Achievement Hunter.
So May is iced herself. So we got first round. We had May up here. It's gonna be we have Fiona.
She's testing.
Fiona looks very focused. Elise looks a little terrified.
It looks like Fiona's on the mouse and Matt Bragg is on the keyboard.
That's true.
We don't know who is on mouse and keyboard for Funhouse right now.
Well, I'm gonna assume the right side is typically mouse. So I'm gonna go with Kovic.
It's probably Adam. That's right. And then Elise is on the keyboard.
So right now they're hunting each other down. It's 1v1. First to 7 wins is gonna take this whole thing.
1v1.
So yeah, we got. So looks like Matt and Fiona are keeping that high ground right now.
And they're both playing May, which is that's right, because random heroes.
We got random heroes this whole time.
So
here we go. They're right now they're looking for each other. But remember, after 60 seconds, that's going to be revealed. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no! Frozen. This could be it. This could be it.
Look out, Righty Tighty Lefty Shooting.
Punching.
Look out. Oh.
Achievement Hunter.
That's all right.
Takes round number 1.
That's no big deal.
Funhouse. Gonna say.
Righty Tighty Lefty Shooting. Get that back right away. I gotta say. All right, was it RTLS? All right, RTLS. I'll start calling them that.
Just working your way through. You guys do have the nice matching outfits. All right, we're kicking off with Ana now.
Oh yeah, Ana versus Ana.
We got some range weaponry here. You think they're gonna? Think they're gonna rush each other? Or you think they're gonna stay back?
Well, you gotta be a little accurate with that sniper rifle. Yeah, they're looking for him right now.
Oh, come on, there you go.
Funhouse, run! Funhouse, run!
Fiona!
Okay, all right, that's all right. That's no big deal. We can get 2 back.
2 to nothing.
We can get 2 back.
Fiona with the
just dab.
Little dab there.
Just
little dab on
dab.
stage. You know, that's the esports dab. That's very, very important.
RTLS at 0 right now.
That's
0
true.
0 to 2.
You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. All right, we got Orisa up there.
Okay, hopefully somebody on Funhouse knows about the Orisa shield.
Okay.
We'll just put that shield down. We won't take any damage. Hopefully they know about the shield.
You can see Adam's eyes. He's very concerned right now.
There we go. There's the shield. All
okay,
right.
well, we're looking at Achievement Hunter's perspective right now. Okay. So
it doesn't look like Matt Bragg is only using 2 fingers.
Look, he's got that hand up, on the chest.
Man, that's confidence. That's confidence.
Absolutely. Shooting through that shield. Look at that. Just
Funhouse, run
away.
Okay, all right. Looks like we're gonna rotate in.
Okay.
I saw James pull his headset off. He's ready to go.
Okay. We're swapping out. I can see Mika looking over their shoulder. She looks very concerned for Team Funhouse.
Mika, can you ask Elise what she thought of those rounds?
All right.
Absolutely. Elise, how do you feel like those rounds went?
I think that they went great. Everybody's having a great time.
Everybody's having a great time.
And we're really getting to shine. Oh no, they went terribly. We lost.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Can you pull it back though?
We will. James and Adam, they're like they drift together. They're like, twins. Twin language. So we're gonna see a lot. Actually.
This is real close.
You got mercy on mercy.
Oh, unbelievable!
And Funhouse
takes 1. RTLS up 1 point.
Up 1 point. There we go. It's 3 to 1 now.
Say the whole name.
RTLS. Righty Tighty Lefty Shooting with their first match, holding hands.
Look at that! Wow.
Look at that. Now they're drift compatible. It's gonna go right between them.
2 bastions. This is gonna go quick.
Oh, bastion on bastion.
Yeah.
High DPS here. All right, they're hunting each other down. They're looking around for each other.
He immediately goes into sentry mode.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to be camping out. I see how it is. You eliminate one of the players. You eliminate the Wasset player when you go into
that's right. Then it's
all
up to the mouse player. It's all to the mouse player.
So it's all up to Kovic when they go into sentry mode.
We should be clear to the audience that right now, one person is on the mouse and another person is on the keyboard.
That's true. They are sharing. They're cooperative. Look at them holding hands, being very gentle with each other.
James and
That's
Adam.
important.
That's the twin language.
Oh my gosh, this is an up. Oh man!
Oh wow, Achievement Hunter.
Achievement Hunter. Desmates and Elise
What's
with the
Elise
high
doing
five.
over there cheering him? Oh, but she's part of RTLS.
Well, maybe she wants to join Achievement Hunter. We have much nicer jerseys, I think.
I would agree. I would agree, but nobody has that cotton breathable funhouse shirt.
Oh my gosh! All right, we got ourselves a hamster ball. It's gonna be lots of fun.
Hamster balls. Here we go.
All right, James and Adam, they have a lot to say. Overwatch has typically been the funhouse game, but yeah, this round is looking pretty rough for you guys.
They're only up 4-1 right now.
That's true.
Funhouse
Only
can get this
4-1.
back. Don't call it a comeback, Jack.
You've been here for years, but that's okay. We're new. All right, we're looking at Achievement Hunter.
Righty Tighty Lefty Shooty really living up to their name right now.
They are running away. There we go. Oh no!
Funhouse, that's right. RTLS takes round number 2.
There we go. It is 4-2.
They're bringing it real close right now.
6 matches done. Adam, look, they're discussing.
Their
strategy right now.
That's one thing Funhouse. I'm sorry, Righty Tighty Lefty Shooty does well. Strategy.
All right, here we go.
Achievement Hunter, effortless, just effortless.
I know. Look at that. They're just confident. That's like they already know each other. They're just good. I don't know if you guys hang out after work or anything like that. I mean,
No, we hate each other.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense as to why you're doing this. Here we go. Watching we got Funhouse's point of view right now.
Ash versus Ash. Which one will be in the ash hole?
I've got a feeling Ash is going to win this one. All right. Nice little jump there.
Oh,
and
nice
totally
little jump.
whiffed the shot.
That's okay. Oh, hurt himself. Hurt himself. Oh, it's going to take it with the zipper.
no.
That's right.
Funhouse making the push back.
3-4.
Look at those dead eyes on James.
Funhouse 3.
Black eyes.
Achievement Hunter 4.
Like a doll's eyes.
Hey, Jack, if Achievement Hunter was going to do a creative name, what would you call it?
Probably Achievement Hunter, because there's a
Okay,
lot of people watching this today that don't know who we are.
not
We're
creative.
Achievement Hunter. You can check us out over at roosterteeth.com.
Nah, you don't want
YouTube.com/Achievement Hunter.
Go to youtube.com/righty. No, I'm sorry. Funhouse.
There you
Funhouse,
go.
not Righty Tighty Lefty Shooty.
See, it gets all confusing that way.
Nah, you're right.
All right, okay. What are we gonna do here? Look at Fiona focus so intently. She's got her left hand on her chin because she's just thinking about how am I gonna murder these people.
I don't think she's going. She's Baptiste first.
Oh, very, very close. Oh, there we go. And it's begun. It has kicked off.
There's a little bit of a heel. You can use the heel.
Nice. Look at that. They feign like they were running. Oh,
this
so
is
close. There's
This
a
is
heel.
really close.
There's the heel.
Right.
Waiting for him.
Funhouse is healing up.
Oh, there we go. Okay, both back to full health.
Run, Funhouse! Oh,
Funhouse
no.
goes down. That is 5-3. Achievement Hunter only needs 2 more rounds to take this whole thing
Jack, I'm really worried about Funhouse right now.
and display our superiority in Overwatch. Everyone's known that Achievement Hunter has been the Overwatch champions of Rooster Teeth.
All right, so I've got a little bargain for the audience.
Okay.
If Funhouse wins this round, I'll pass out T-shirts.
Whoa,
The
what?
Funhouse T-shirts that we're wearing on the stage, I'll pass them out right now to the audience. So cheer on Funhouse, audience.
There we go.
Cheer on Funhouse.
Bruce is now bribing the audience.
That's right. I am.
With free shirts. It's not our fault that Kovic doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, he's got a sniper though. This is dangerous. This is one of Kovic's favorite characters.
Yeah, but he has no life right now.
Well,
Kovic's
I mean,
very,
are you talking
very
about
low.
the game, or are you talking about outside of Overwatch? All right, here we go. What are we at right now? We're looking. We're watching. Fiona's just backing up. She's waiting. She's playing it smart. Let him come to us.
Yeah, I know. And Adam and James cannot afford to take any damage right now. From
Oh,
unbelievable! There it was.
Down they go. No shirts.
I'm gonna pass out these shirts or what?
We are now at match point. Bruce Green, if Achievement Hunter takes 1 more round.
Yeah. Then nobody gets any shirts.
You know what? I'm going to steal your shirts and hand them out. We'll
All right,
scratch
you're
out
allowed to-
Funhouse
you can do
and
that.
throw Achievement Hunter. Okay, this could be it right now. We got Soldier. We got Fiona and Matt looking very, very focused, working really well together.
There's one thing I know about Adam and James. They both love Soldier. They
look
both love Soldier. Look at this. They're doing great.
All right, they're having issues right now. Okay, there's healing down. They're just going crazy in the middle of that.
Heels everywhere. No one can shoot each other.
Trying to finish him off. Trying to do it. Oh, it's a draw.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. I did not expect that.
I did not think that was the thing. Here we go. Going on to it.
Yeah,
We've got another match point.
Keep it going.
Match point 2 for Achievement Hunter.
It looks like Genji versus Genji.
Funhouse manages to not get eliminated. You need 4 in a row to win this whole thing. It's probably not going to happen, is what I'm going to say. If I was a betting man, I am. Here we go.
You love betting.
I
know
love
that.
betting.
I know that about you.
All right, we're watching Funhouse point of view. Oh, that hurts. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's right. Funhouse went to, okay, I'm bringing the shirt down.
All right, Bruce is going to be throwing out some shirts from the stage. He's left me all alone to let me tell you that Funhouse, they got a lot of work to do. They got to win 3 more rounds. We get another match point for Achievement Hunter. Can they do it? Can Fiona and Matt combined win this whole thing? They're running around. They're looking for some kills. Bruce is coming back with some shirts. I think the audience is nice and fully stocked out with Funhouse gear. And now we're just looking for that one more victory for Achievement Hunter. Bruce, you're back.
What happened? Do we win?
Okay, it's been
Did we
slow.
win,
They're
Jack?
looking for each other. There we go. No, we've encountered each other. All right, Achievement Hunter is just wailing on him. This could be it, Bruce.
No, Funhouse. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. It's a big comeback right now. The shirts helped.
Funhouse.
The shirts did it.
Funhouse is making a push. They need 2 more victories. But again, this is match point for Achievement Hunter.
5-6 Funhouse to Achievement Hunter.
Epic battle.
Oh, Farah, Adam Kovic. His best
yeah.
character is Farah.
Flying around, here it is.
His best character is Farah. All James needs to do is keep him in the air.
Keep him in the air. He's going to try to. Just floating around. Oh, look at that death from above.
Look at this. Look, he can't miss. Adam can't miss. Adam.
And that's it. Oh my gosh.
6-6.
This is it.
Adam can't. Look at Fiona and Matt are sweating. Oh, they're sweating right now.
We've gone 6-6. We've had 1 draw. This is match point. This is for all the marbles.
This is unbelievable, Jack. Those shirts did it.
All right, this is it. Here we go. Right now, this is the last one. Looks like we got Junkrat.
This is Junkrat, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully Matt and Fiona can do it. Don't let this slip. Whatever they do. And we're watching from Funhouse's point of view.
See, Matt's fingers are shaking.
Oh yeah.
See him.
He's got long, creepy fingers.
He does have long, creepy fingers that will help him win the round.
Absolutely, he can reach all of those different buttons. Ooh, Funhouse taking a little bit of damage there.
Actually, nobody's taking any damage, it looks like.
They're being very, very careful. They don't want to lose this thing in front of this amazing audience here in Los Angeles.
No, absolutely not. And nobody wants to lose it, especially the people that I just gave shirts.
I wonder why that is. And just right now, there are literally billions of people watching this at home.
That's right.
Oh, here we go.
All right,
We're going at it.
They're engaging. Oh, Funhouse is taking a ton of damage right now.
Funhouse is hurt.
Funhouse cannot afford to take any damage at all. Righty tighty, lefty shooty. Can't take any damage.
It looks like Funhouse is dropping.
Oh, it's tied. It's tied right now.
Oh, it's very, very close. 24% each. Ooh, they are hurting. Okay.
Right. This is it. Righty tighty, lefty shooty. Gonna come out.
Oh,
Gonna
my
win.
gosh.
Oh,
they're rushing. Oh, my gosh.
Funhouse went righty tighty, lefty shooty win.
Oh, my gosh, Bruce.
What?
I can't believe it. That's an amazing comeback.
Jack, I never would have guessed.
After all of that, oh, my gosh, I'm psyched. Let's go back up on stage to go talk with the winners and see what happens next.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
That was just a display of power that I can't even begin to fathom.
Through the annals of history of esports and the things that we have achieved in this great industry, this will go down as one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
Absolutely.
Your winner, Funhouse!
On your feet, everybody, for your 1v1 co-op champions.
Or, righty, tighty, lefty, shooty. But, I think the title doesn't matter. Oh, man, okay, real quick, Matt. What went wrong that game? You guys had them backs against the ropes.
I don't know. I feel like we should have won with the draw. We got a kill. It doesn't matter that we both died. That's fine.
Typical gamer, just blaming the game.
Excuses. Well, let's talk to some real winners over here. What was your key to success?
Whoa.
I'd say the 100% cotton. That was, it took us a long way, only a little bit of sweat. Look at that.
Actually, Bruce, real quick, you come here real fast. I do want to talk about your obvious bias that you were throwing shirts out to the crowd. Were you actively bribing our online audience and our audience in here?
What are you talking about obvious bias? There was no obvious bias. I was out there just wanted to see the best winner win. You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely. All right, and then finally, Fiona, for you, obviously it's going to be a bit of a heartbreaker here, and one of you guys may end up getting splash in our Kit Kat splash tank. Are you ready for this?
Well, it doesn't matter to me. It's not me going in there. It's, I think it's James, right?
We have to.
Whoa.
Actually, we got to figure this out, because who is going in this splash tank?
Yeah, you guys get to pick, apparently.
Yeah, you guys get to decide.
Confer amongst each other and get back.
You got to figure out which of the. Don't try and pass the blame. They're saying Matt.
I think it's gotta be James.
Oh.
No! What? The epic betrayal.
Well, you know what?
And
So-
Elise has defected. She is now part of Achievement Hunter.
Those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
James, go. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Sorry, James.
I don't make the rules,
Yeah.
honestly. So
Elise
just
makes them,
go.
so.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess
Walk
he's
of
getting
shame.
undressed right here.
Sorry, man.
Belt buckle's coming off. Wow. Yeah, that's, you know, you hate to
show
see
this?
it. Okay, he's taking it off.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, okay, cool. He's ready to go. I mean, I don't really know. I guess, I mean, why did you guys, Elise, why'd you pick James?
Why'd you offer him up as bait?
Because quite frankly, we switched and then he played better than I did.
Wow.
That's very solid.
Wow, just betrayal. Well, you guys don't have to take a bath here. That must feel good, right?
That's great. I'm looking forward to the rest of my day now.
Yeah, that's great. Now you can go outside and go about his business. Well, I guess, James, you're in position.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Elise, you get to do the honors.
Yeah, I see. Why not? You know, Elise, right here.
Stand on the block and crowd.
Let's count. Let's count it
in.
together.
We're
All
gonna
right.
go from 3, and we're gonna splash on splash. Is everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, splash!
It's a little bit of a delayed trigger. It's a delayed trigger.
But it's so sweet nonetheless.
Well, there you go. You took 2 baths today, or maybe you didn't take one this morning, and in which case
Probably
you
just
took one now.
Yeah.
So there you go. Awesome stuff. Hey, you know what, Mika? I think we did a great job.
amazing
Yeah, the
job,
rest of this
yeah.
stuff is whatever. We did great. All right,
Us.
that's it. That's it for us here. The rest of Watchpoint's coming up after this, and then we're gonna have some games right here on stage. You don't want to miss it. This is Watchpoint. We'll see you on the other side.
The Overwatch League is powered by Intel. Game, record, stream without compromise on Intel Core i7. And by Omen by HP, the official PC and display of the Overwatch League.
Oh, no, I got you. On his way down, gets the whip. You're coming with me, son.
Look at this. They use a main wall and teleport to the high ground.
Oh my gosh! That's filthy. Rising KSM's got to be hitting really hard after spending some time on that shield fusion. Melted!
Look at these barriers. And you can just start chunking players down. I mean,
Oh gosh! Somebody stop this guy! Getting really aggressive, gets him the anti-heal though. They've got a few ultimates to use. Another Deadeye comes in from Fitz, protected. Oh, gets 2! The pharmacy! Found by the Deadeye. Dead to rights, gets another one onto Gamsu and Envy as well. 4K for Fitz, and it's all clean up now.
Might be getting some great picks for that Hanzo bar, but Happy already just comes up with 2. Now 3 as Unko goes down. That's a team wipe.
Yeah, I've seen that. KSF also knows he's there. We've located a buggy. And now on hopper shoot.
Oh, Persia!
You filthy!
Get up, Persia!
You nasty boy!
Persia just turned and like fist bump Kellex. Like, yeah, I knew that was gonna work.
NYXL, are you kidding me? Making it happen! With that win, they are your Atlantic Division champions.
The Vancouver Titans to come to the Overwatch League and dominate. They are your Pacific Division champions. And you best believe they'll be a big factor in the playoffs to come.
The entire Overwatch League community has been waiting all season long for the Vancouver Titans and the NYXL to face off, and we finally got our wish.
이번 주에 저희와 이제 밴쿠버 경기가 있는데
이제 아무래도 대서양 1위와 태평양 1위가 만나는 경기다 보니까
지금 현 시즌 리그에서 제일 강팀이라고 생각하니까 가장 많은 관심이 쏠리는 것 같아요.
저희와 밴쿠버가 라이벌 구도가 왜 다른 팀보다 더 세냐고 생각하냐면
시즌 1의 최고의 팀과 시즌 2의 최고의 팀이 만나서 라이벌 구도가 좀 강하게 형성된 것 같아요.
저희 팀과 뉴욕이 왜 라이벌 구도를 가지고 있는지 도저히 모르겠어요. 저희는 전혀 라이벌로 생각하고 있지 않는데 뉴욕 혼자서 그렇게 생각하지 않나 싶어요. 저는 요 근래 뉴욕 경기를 보고 뉴욕 팀 자체가 견제가 안 된다고 생각해요.
밴쿠버 팀에서 견제가 안 되는 선수는 힘들다. 물론 밴쿠버 팀도 내가 견제가 안 되겠지만 이렇게 깔아놓고 가야지. 스티치 선수라고 생각해요. 물론 저도 견제가 안 되지만. 네.
뉴욕의 그 딜러분들 좀 경쟁전 많이 하면서
연습 많이 하셔야 될 것 같아요.
밴쿠버를 잘하는 팀이라고 생각하지만 그렇게 강한 딜러들이 없다고 생각합니다. 인터뷰에서 시켜서 한 거예요.
와, 형 쫄보네.
야, 그래도
정규 시즌에는 뉴욕이 강한 이유가 그냥 저는 대지 눈이 좋아서 그렇게 강한 이유라고 생각해요. 막상 플레이오프 때는 진짜 강력한 팀을 만나니까 손을 좀 못 쓰는 것 같아요.
범퍼 선수는 그냥 일단 앞으로 계속 가는데 뒤에 5명들이 알아서 이제 그냥 다 치워버리는? 그래서 저는 범퍼 선수를 제일 견제 안 하는 것 같아요.
요 근래 좀 성적이 부진하잖아요, 뉴욕 분들. 그러니까 저희가 이번 주 경기는 좀 살살 해드릴게요.
뉴욕이 시즌2에 들어와서 그러니까 우승과의 거리가 조금 멀어진 건 맞아요. 약간 주춤했지만 약간 쉬었다 가는 생각으로 생각해요. 충분히 잘할 수 있는 팀이고 또 그만한 선수들이 있고 연습도 그렇게 열심히 하고 있습니다. 걱정하지 마십시오.
The NYXL and Vancouver Titans aren't just good at talking trash. These are two of the most successful Overwatch teams of all time. Both of these division winners are locked in at the number 1 and 2 seeds, but they still have some things to prove in their final regular season match. So let's start with you, Bren. What is on the line for the NYXL today?
Or what isn't, honestly. This is a team that has had constant naysayers, I think, throughout Stage 4, for good reasons, because they've been dropping a lot of games against easier teams they're expected to beat. And what better way to prove them wrong than beating the Vancouver Titans, a team that they've struggled with, one of the best teams in the league. And we're going to remember as well, the last time these two teams faced off, despite the scoreline being pretty one-sided, as you can see here, it says 4-1, the game was actually very close.
So close.
It is a deceiving scoreline. The matches went to the distance in almost every single category. And New York put up a very good performance at a time when we were still questioning their performance back then. And that did disprove a lot of the naysayers way back when. But can they do it again today is the question. And it's a good opportunity for them. If they manage to take a win against the Titans, or even a couple of maps at least, I think the fans are going to be feeling a lot better about them moving into the playoffs.
Bumper in that piece, I thought that was incredibly interesting. He said, we don't believe there's a rivalry. It's only in the heads of New York.
Right.
But I think that's a little bit of brash confidence. I think he's just grandstanding a little
Bumper?
bit.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so unlike him. Yeah, because this is a team that's come in. They are fresh face to the league. They've seen New York's dominance last season, and they came in looking like they had something to prove right at the beginning. And I think that this is a battle for greatest of all time teams. The NYXL, phenomenal throughout 2018. Didn't manage to make it through the playoffs, but, you know, made every stage final, won 2 stage titles, just absolutely dominant in the regular season. While they were doing that, the Vancouver Titans were playing in the Tier 2, just mopping people up. And then they've come into the league and dominated here as well. It's been less so in Stage 3, and yes, they did drop that Stage 2 title match as well. But fair enough, New York did that a couple of times in 2018 too. These are the two teams with the biggest claim to the greatest teams of all time, and this, I think, should be a real rivalry, whether or not the players think it is from the Vancouver Titans. They're playing for a little piece of history, not just here, but also in the playoffs when these two teams could match up again as the heads of the Pacific and Atlantic divisions.
I think we saw the Shock in Vancouver put everything on the line last night, but New York yesterday was fielding Flower in their starting lineup. So do you think that New York is going to play their cards close to their chest in this final regular season match, or are they going all out against Vancouver tonight?
It's so hard to tell, Pocket, because so far with New York Excelsior, we never really knew if they're showing everything they got or if they're just playing around. They edging out victories over, frankly, teams which they should beat, but a lot more dominant, really. Yeah, they should actually just roll over them. However, they're not. Yesterday, we saw Flower in the mix, and that was interesting to see. He actually had a phenomenal game, so I personally would love to see him again. However, we're talking about a guy who has not seen that much playtime, frankly, a little bit more in Stage 4, but overall, this very season, he's not been fielded too well, so I don't know how much playtime he actually had with the team and against the Vancouver Titans. I'm not sure if I would want to take that risk, even more so if your team considers this to be a real rivalry. Like, I do expect them to want to come out and give it everything they got. And if that is the case, I somehow doubt we're going to see as much of Flower as we saw yesterday. But then again, it is New York, and technically they do not have much to play for other than honor and you know, bragging rights. So they might as well just not care and do whatever.
Bring out the young and Flower, bring out the old and SBB. I'm here for it all. While many were surprised when New York failed to win a stage title this season, but Vancouver, San Francisco, and Shanghai were all able to accomplish that feat. Our resident pool boy, Danny Lim, hosted the 3 stage champs for some grilling, swimming, and playoff talk ahead of the much-anticipated postseason.
데니야.
네, 삼촌. 아, 걱정 마요. 지금 걔도 잘 보고 있고 우리 원리도 지금 기분 좋고. 그지?
내가 없는 동안 파티 열지 마.
에? 노 파티? 와이 노 파티. 그지 원리? 와이 노 파티.
우리 집에 찌질한 애들 데려오지 말고.
아. 위너들은 된다. 원래는 파티를 하지 말라고 하는데 또 여러분들 같이 또 오버워치 리그 스테이지 1, 스테이지 2, 스테이지 3 이렇게 바베큐 그릴이 딱 있잖아. 내가 만들어야 돼. 근데 솔직히 말해서 내가 이런 걸 한 번도 해본 적이 없어. 해본 적 있지 너?
네.
슬라임이 또 그릴 마스터래. 첫 번째 우승자랑 좀 이렇게 그 이겼을 때 좀 어땠어?
워낙 쇼커도 너무 잘해서 어떻게 될진 잘 몰랐는데 이길 줄 알았는데.
져서?
And the Shock have done it. They are your stage 2 champions.
그 다음에 이 스테이지 때 리벤지가 있었지. 그 화면에 방송에서 너 살짝 눈물 흘린 거 나왔거든? 근데 눈물 흘린 거야? 아니면은 아니야?
네. 그냥 일단 졌으니까 한번 울어보려고 했는데.
아 이슈 만들려고?
네, 눈물이 안 나오더라고요.
광탈했죠. 그땐 광탈. 쇼크한테 졌어요. 광탈. 이 스테이지 전승으로.
전승 맞아. 전승하고. 내 마이크 뺏어가고. You know what? I'll give it to him. It's they made history today. Here, take my mic. 2까지 넘어오고 스테이지 3 들어오면서 되게 많은 사람들이 놀라워했던 상하이 팀의 우승.
3대1 상대하는 게 너무 힘들었죠.
이게 또 딜러 메타다 보니까 강팀, 약팀이 좀 사라지는 느낌 같아요.
그러니까 저희가 새로운 메타를 썼으니까 이제
이걸로 뭐 했어 다?
저축도 하고 플렉스도 하고.
플렉스 했어? 슬라임 어떻게 플렉스 했어?
시계 샀습니다.
뭐니까 언제 샀어?
야 아무도 모르게 사면은 플렉스가 아니지. 알았어? 알았어. 일단은 그러면은 일단 먹자 얘들아. 응. 봤어? 4스테이지에 대한 좀 의견들은 어때?
저희는 근데 원래 팀에 딜러가 많아가지고 기다리고 있었죠. 메이 좀 오랫동안 했기 때문에.
어제 지고 왔을 때 방에서 혼자 울더라고. 울었잖아.
안 울었어?
아 근데 진짜 솔직히 말해서
진짜 오싱턴이 너무 잘해요.
이게 핵이에요 위도우가.
위도우 핵.
코레이가 쏘면 다
미쳤어요 그냥.
다 헤드로 따라가요 유도탄처럼.
요즘 그렇게 잘해?
미쳤어요.
뉴욕이 이번에 누가 청두.
그거 삼아 위안이 좀 되긴 했는데.
저희 다음 경기에서
뉴욕도 4대0으로 졌네. 나이스.
좀 이번 시즌 마지막 스테이지 4 끝나고 시즌 플레이오프, 시즌 프로 좀 예상을 해보자면 어떻게 될 것 같은지.
센쇼?
센쇼?
나이스.
저희가 결승전 갔다가 아쉽게 질 것 같아요.
내년 2020년 시즌 3 얼마나 좋아? 상하이 팀이 상하이로 가. 얼마나 좋겠어? 좋아 안 좋아? 솔직하게 말해봐.
좋긴 한데 한편으로는 또 안 좋은 게 음식이랑 잘 안 맞아가지고 싫어하는 거 딱 하나 있지.
뭐?
취두부.
취두부? 취두부 안 좋아해?
응.
전 취두부 사랑합니다. 오! 야, 이거 잘 타네. 우와!
뭐야, 진짜. 가자.
시원하지?
Poor little guy. If there was a Stage 4 championship, the Atlanta Reign very well might be playing in it. The Reign will try to cap off a perfect 7-0 stage against the Boston Uprising today. Boston can play spoiler today, though, and they actually beat Atlanta back in Stage 2. But why has this Reign squad been so dominant lately, Zoe?
Well, I do think that the individual pieces from that squad really, really came together over the course of this season. One person in particular, we have been criticizing a lot throughout the entirety of the beginning of the Atlanta reign in Stage 1 has been Dogman. So let's take a look at how much he actually improved, looking at Stage 1, 2, 3, and then into Stage 4. Now, a little caveat, a little note here. He has been playing Zenyatta in early of the stages, and then in Stage 4, it's mainly Ana. However, I mean, just look at those numbers. You can't really improve much more than that, right? Now he's like leading in categories such as leads, deaths, and damage taking. No, he's not a feeder anymore. He's not just like uselessly throwing away his life. Yep. He only does it if the team really needs him to, and that's what matters. No, so much improved, and that is phenomenal. And he's not the only one on that team who has been having such a steep improving, how do you call it? Like the graph went up.
I'm going to say incline.
They call it stonks.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Stonks.
Stonks.
Yeah,
stonks.
But if there's one player that's been really stepping up for Philly, it's because he's out of Brig jail now, I should say, and it's Erster.
He's on Atlanta, but keep going. Erster, yeah.
He is on Atlanta, but he's out of the jail. Okay, that's the main point I was making. And Erster, I mean, we had signs of it. You know, we had glimpses of this guy and how nutty he could be. For example, this Tracer 6K, which was absolutely ridiculous.
So good.
But he's just been playing the Hanzo to such a high level that you could honestly make an argument that he is one of the best in the league. And there's a lot of parallels here to the Philadelphia Fusion of last year. If you remember, Philadelphia Fusion came into our 2018 playoffs as the 6th seed, and they ended up going to the grand finals. They came second. They lost to the Spitfire in the end. But I see a lot of parallels right now between Erster and Carpe as this clutch player who's able to carry games single-handedly in a lot of ways. And look at it, it's almost mirroring the same things that we saw. I would not be surprised if we saw the Atlanta Reign, if they manage to clinch out a win today, if they get that 6th seed, just go on an absolute run for it. All the way to the
could be in a world where Dogman is a grand finals player.
Yeah, we really could.
A grand finals champion, Dogman.
I know.
Could be.
And it could be.
All right, guys, we got to keep this party moving. It is time for the best moments from this Kit Kat rivalry weekend. It's State Farm's Emote Control. You guys ready? Let's get it going. After their big win over the Titans, the Shock gave out some customary handshakes, but a little new to the venue. Didn't have an exit plan, a little log jam backstage.
Where is my lull? I cannot find my
You can find
lull.
it. You can find it, Brandon. Well done.
I've got it.
There we go.
I had to sort through many signs.
Lulls across the board.
That's fantastic. Where were they supposed to go? Did they walk the wrong way? Is there no exit?
I wanted them to just stay there.
Jump over the desk. I love it. All right, New York was very close to going to extra rounds on Junkertown against the Boston Uprising before Libero brought out the Doomfist, clutching up with the 3K. I mean, I gotta say, guys, this one made me feel all kinds of tingly in my happy places. Thoughts? What do we get?
Give it a pop.
Exactly what you just said.
Yep.
Your happy place is in your brain.
This is the exact face of the Boston fan as he was praying to go to a map 5 because he was about to get dunked in the splash tank.
We can do it. You can't do it. All right, we had tons of fun watching fans get dumped into the splash tanks, as Josh mentioned, but this Gladiators fan went way too far with the leg dab. I know you had to sit there all match long, but couldn't you come up with something less disgusting?
Okay, I'm not going to lie. Even if it is very creative, I don't like it. The dab is dead. I've seen people trying to bring it back. Namely, I'm calling out the people who were on the stage playing that 1v1 that we just saw a while ago. They tried to dab as well. Leave it out. Dab's gone. Get it out of here, Residence League.
It's gone. All right, guys, we are officially less than 10 minutes away from the final 4 matches of the 2019 regular season. The stars from the Guangzhou Spark and Shanghai Dragons take the stage, and we've got our predictions. It's all next on the Watchpoint Pre-Show, presented by State Farm. Coca-Cola is the official refreshment of the Overwatch League. here is a live look at the Shanghai Dragons, who are about to face off against the Sparks. Shanghai, your Stage 3 champions, trying to finish the season at 14-14. We'll find out where our analysts are going for today's predictions here on the final day of the regular season. Looks like Zoe and Sideshow like the Spark, but surprise, surprise, the original Shakester, Brent, is back, going with the Dragons. Everyone has Atlanta, Vancouver, and the Shock to win, but Brent, defend your Dragons pick versus Sideshow, the final face-off.
Well, the Shanghai Dragons, what a team, huh?
No,
I know
not
that Ding
what a
hasn't
team
been
right
performing too well recently.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, shush. I know that Ding has not been performing up to a high level.
He certainly
but
hasn't.
The Hangzhou Spark are also not playing too great.
They are.
either.
They've been on a
so
three-match
get out of
win
my
streak.
shot, Josh. Get out of my shot.
They've been on a
They have not been
three-match
playing
win streak.
too well.
They lost the
I
first
don't
three.
know about that one. Listen,
it's literally
Bruce
true.
Wayne not able to carry like he has been before. He's playing
doesn't matter.
Orisa and Wrecking Ball.
Yeah,
what has
and
he got
his
to prove?
Orisa
God's
synergy
shut
with
down
Via has been
Godspeed.
great.
What happened?
Godspeed's
They
fantastic.
lose.
They're
They
not gonna
lose,
shut down
Josh.
Godspeed.
I don't know how you could rule against Brent with that one, guys. That is going to do it for our Watchpoint pre-show presented by State Farm. Thanks for watching and enjoy the games, everybody.